take you to the Ashanti region. Of course, the IGP has oversight over all of these areas as police chief. But let's tell you the situation there. 2 people have been arrested in connection with the broad daylight robbery of mobile money shops at Bantama and Buokrom Estate Junction in Kumasi. The residents were shocked when gun-wielding robbers on motorbikes brazenly struck at the two shops in the full public glare during rush hours in April and June, respectively. The Ashanti Regional Police Command says 2 suspects have been arrested after they were captured in CCTV footages. Ohim Interior of our security desk has more in this report.
3 robbers armed with foreign pistols stunned residents of Bantama when they robbed workers in a mobile money shop after taking them hostage at about 7 p.m. The robbers are seen ordering shop attendants at gunpoint to pack cedi notes into plastic bags in an operation which lasted about 2 minutes. In less than 2 weeks, another robbery incident in a similar fashion was recorded at Buokrom Estate Junction. A staff of that financial institution, identified as Collins Dapa, sustained gunshot wounds and has been undergoing treatment. Police Public Relations Officer ASP Godwin Ahianyo tells Joy News 2 of the suspected robbers have been arrested.
Bantama robbery incident and that of Buokrom, they are very similar. So it tells you that it is this very syndicate who perpetrated that crime. As we speak, arrests have been made. Some persons have been arrested. In both cases, we had video footages via CCTV cameras. We've been able to identify some persons, but because we have not come out to tell the general public that this is what we have done, people think these cases are unresolved. But I can tell you on authority that the police have made arrests. We are in touch with Greater Accra region. The suspects are with the Accra Regional Command. They are investigating them in other related cases. The very last one that we're talking about here was also perpetrated by the same people, because in the CCTV footage, we've identified one person who was involved in the earlier 2 cases. So it tells you that this syndicate who are into that kind of crime, 2 of them have been arrested. We are looking for other persons, and I'm sure we are going to use those 2 to get the others.
The development, coupled with some violent incidents recorded in other parts of the region, threaten the security of the people. But police do not want residents to panic. ASP Ahianyo announced measures to ensure the safety of residents as it focuses more on preventive policing.
We are preventing. Let us know that it is a society in which we are. Even in advanced country, crimes are committed. So we wouldn't say that because we are preventing crime, crime wouldn't happen. It will definitely happen. Why do you go on patrols? It's part of our preventive measures. We have the rovers who ride on motorbikes. It's a preventive measure. We have the visibility patrol who are also in town during the day. It's a preventive measure. We have our detectives who are in town to detect crime. It's a preventive measure. So the preventive measures are already in place. You understand me? But definitely, you should know that it is not going to be a situation where we are going to have a crime-free society entirely. No, definitely 1 or 2 cases will be recorded. And when they are recorded, what do? We have to investigate it, get to the perpetrators, and let them face the full rigors of the law.
From Kumasi, for Joy News, Ohim Interior reporting.
And Ohime is joining me from Kumasi, so we have a little chat about this a bit longer. Ohime, this looks like a break for the police. Kind care to see the CCTV camera that has helped them to arrest these people. But let's start this conversation with the very latest on this. What has happened as far as this case so far?
Yes, thank you, Gifty. The police in the Ashanti region, with their support of their counterparts in the Greater Accra region, did collaborate to get this breakthrough leading to the arrest of these 2 suspects. And as already said, with the support of the CCTV footage, they managed to identify some of the suspects in the two visuals, and that is what aided them. So for police, it has come as more of relief because that was the first time in the history of the region where people, would be that brave to carry out robbery activities in an area where a lot of people will be around. Talking about Bantama and then Buokrom Estate Junction. Residents since then have been panicking, expressing concerns about their security in the region. But police, immediately after the incident, assured that they would do everything within their powers to bring the perpetrators to book. The unfortunate incident is that the gentleman who was shot in the Buokrom Estate robbery incident, Wanda Pa, has already passed away. We are told he died of gunshot wounds whilst receiving treatment at the Kopanoche Teaching Hospital some days after the incident. We've been trying to speak to the family members, but they believe that, yes, they are mourning the departure of their relative, so they should be given some privacy as far as this story is concerned. So I must say it has come as a relief to the police. But police, until yesterday, when we spoke to them, has kept this information to their chest. It's something that residents have already expressed concerns about, that is always important for police to alert the public, to put the public in the know, whatever activity, whatever information that they have, especially on some of the operations and then activities they themselves have been taking, so that you'll be rest assured that when they are attacked, and when they come under attack by these criminals, definitely police is already in the lead to work on it.
I want to ask a question about whether or not the release of this information by the police now gives the people some relief. But I want us to talk a little bit about the videos, the CCTV footage. In which of the videos we are seeing now is the Buokrom Estate robbery in which someone has died?
Yes, what we are seeing on TV is the incident at Bantama. Okay. So the Buokrom CCTV footage was actually drawn from national security. For some time now, national security has installed some CCTV cameras in town, and that is the one that aided with the investigations at Buokrom. But the Bantama one is actually a private camera installed by a businessman in the course of his operations. So police compared the two visuals and identified some of the suspects in these two videos. So what it means is that it's a syndicate that has been operating in the region, and it's not only in the Ashanti region that they do operate. They've also extended their operations to Greater Accra region, and that is why police in Greater Accra region arrested them. So because of their nefarious activities, that they have also been involved in other activities, now the Greater Accra Regional Police Command is investigating these suspects. So until they are done with their investigations, before they can be released to their counterparts in the Ashanti region. So the visuals from the CCTV, camera is actually the one at Bantama, where the robbers came in a way to transact business, and then whilst they managed to do recce and then attack the operators of the shop. Even when one of them was waiting outside, the shop operators was waiting outside, then they beckoned on him, forced him, and they opened the door to the shop, and also ordered the staff to hand over several CD notes in their possession. It's actually they are the ones who provided the plastic bag. So they actually came prepared, knowing very well what they wanted, and they hit at their target.
So tell me now, as you wrap up, does do the residents feel relieved seeing these footages and the work that the police in the region says it has done in arresting at least some of these robbers? Does it give them any relief?
It does. just yesterday, I spoke to a few people, and their response was that, yes, the police are, in the region have done so well in arresting these two people, but just that they were concerned with the fact that the police kept this information to their chest without letting them know what was actually happening. And then the CCTV footage, it actually went viral because the owner of the business thought that the only opportunity for him at that time to help police with investigations was the footage from the CCTV.
Right.
So this footage has been in the system for some time now. Immediately after the incident on April 21, so a lot of people who had actually seen the video were of the view that indeed Kumasi was not secure. But once police have managed to arrest some suspects, now they are more relieved than they were before. But don't forget, just Monday dawn, another shooting incident did occur, and this has actually some sort of broken the back of the camel. People still think that, yes, police have a long way to go as far as their security is concerned. But police also asking the public to also assist by being conscious of their own personal security, because we can't have crime-free society.
Ohime, thank you very much for that update. Ohime Terry is a member of the security desk.